He built empires from nothing. He bought jets, islands, even elections. But the one thing he couldn't buy was a moment of joy for his disabled son. Richard Langston sat stiffly at the head of a polished glass table, dressed to perfection, his mind anywhere but present. His phone buzzed. A photo lit up his 12-year-old son Nathan, smiling weakly next to a nurse. That smile made Richard pause. It had been years since Nathan laughed like he used to before his wife died, before Richard buried himself in meetings, mergers, and money. Today, Richard was traveling with Nathan, not by choice, but out of a sense of obligation. Their jet was forced to land in a small southern town due to bad weather. Tired, annoyed, and with nowhere else to go, they stopped at a local diner. The diner was warm and alive, filled with music and laughter, a sharp contrast to Richard's usual cold, sterile environments. That's when he saw her, a young black waitress, maybe 30, moving with grace between tables, twirling to the rhythm of the jukebox. Her name tag read, Maya. Nathan watched her, mesmerized. She noticed him too, and smiled the kind of smile that disarms you completely. "Hey there, little man. You want to show me a move?" she asked, walking over. Before Richard could say a word, she took Nathan's small hand gently, and without even standing him up, guided him in a dance move from his chair. It was simple, just a swing of his arm, a tap of his fingers to the beat. But Nathan laughed, really laughed. Richard froze. He hadn't seen his son like this in years. Light, joyful, free. And the woman who made it happen didn't know anything about them. She didn't ask for permission. She didn't ask what Nathan's diagnosis was. She just saw a child who wanted to dance. That single moment shifted something deep in Richard, something that money had long buried. He started showing up at the diner every day. He watched Maya more closely, how she treated people, how she moved, how she spoke to Nathan like he wasn't broken, just brilliant in a different way. They talked, slowly. At first, he asked questions out of curiosity, then out of need. He learned Maya raised her younger siblings after her parents died, worked 2 jobs, and yet she still found time to teach dance to kids at a local community center for free. She lived with less, but lived more. Richard began spending less time on calls and more time at that diner. He listened. He learned. For the first time in a decade, he learned how to be a father, not a provider, not a protector, but someone who simply showed up. He even danced, badly. Months later, Richard quietly funded the youth center Maya had always dreamed of. Not for publicity, not for tax breaks, just because it mattered. At a charity gala he hosted soon after, he asked Nathan to lead the opening dance. Nervously, the boy took the floor. But Maya was there, guiding him from the sidelines. The crowd watched in awe as a once silent child lit up the room.